Well, everybody, the first D23 Brazil Disney Parks panel has come and gone, and personally, I'm a little mixed in terms of what we got. As I said in my prediction video, this was never going to be on the same scale as the Anaheim D23 Parks panel, which was only 3 months ago. But we did get some news and reveals, some of which you need to read between the lines to fully get, and then some things which were seemingly obvious for this event and its timing, we didn't get updates on at all. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's jump right in and break down D23 Brazil's Disney Park announcements, and yes, as the title suggested, that Cars Ride test video for the Magic Kingdom. So one of the first announcements at the panel was the Moana float for Disney Starlight. This is the Magic Kingdom's new, and dare I say overdue, nighttime parade. Disney announced this at D23 in August with 2 pieces of concept art, but this one is absolutely stunning. I love the cultural designs and tattoos being incorporated within the waves, and I think we're getting a better idea here of the lighting design and the technique they're using for the Starlight floats. Initially, I thought this at the front was going to be a stingray representing Moana's Grandma Tala, but now I'm not so sure. But personal note, love that Pua is at the front of the boat, and hopefully he'll be a puppet or animatronic and not just a stationary fixture. This parade is still set to debut at the Magic Kingdom in summer 2025. Next up was a new look at the Pirates of the Caribbean lounge coming to Magic Kingdom. This is the 3rd piece of concept art we've got for this lounge, and perhaps the most different. Unless this is a separate room within the lounge, which I kind of doubt, it's going to be a bit more upscale and intimate than previous artwork suggested. It's also a little less themed and detailed, which is a bummer. I've been saying forever that this should be a restaurant, not a lounge, but I did love all the decor shown in previous concept art and how it reminded me a bit of a Pirates version of Oga's Cantina. Now I don't think that's the direction they're going with at all, and I'm wondering now if it's been budget cut in some way. Still, there are a few things to appreciate here, especially the mantle with its various ships in a bottle. I fully expect some Easter eggs from the ride and the Pirates films to be here. My biggest problem, though, with this D23 announcement was that we still have no opening date. They're just saying it's opening in 2025, which is broad to say the least. Next is Disney's reveal of its roster of villains for the Magic Kingdom's Villains Land. I gotta be honest, this news shocked me. I didn't expect it at all, since this Magic Kingdom project isn't expected until after Cars Land replaces Rivers of America. But during the panel, Josh D'Amaro decided to tease 15 Disney villains who are inspiring the Magic Kingdom's Villains Land. I broke down this entire announcement, the artwork, what it means for the land and its rides in another video. Do check it out. But what I didn't share in that video, and what I'm telling you now, is that the storyline Disney is working on and what they shared, in which they shared with Entertainment Weekly. So according to that outlet, the storyline for Villains Land at the Magic Kingdom will follow a mysterious spell that's going to summon all of the Disney villains in one place from every realm. And I'm guessing this is how they're going to justify the presence of so many villains from so many films and tones into one place. And maybe, just maybe, this storyline concept is being anchored with a ride. Next, Josh D'Amaro and Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige came on stage to discuss the new additions coming to Disneyland's Avengers Campus, including the Stark Flight Lab attraction and the Avengers Infinity Defense attraction. But apart from confirming that construction begins next year, again, nothing new to see here apart from Feige getting to talk about it. Next up is Animal Kingdom's Tropical America's Land. This was expected. I predicted this since it's one of the first Disney World projects that's breaking ground. But unfortunately, D'Amaro didn't reveal any new details or any new artwork beyond what we already knew. Very surprising in my opinion, but the project is still dated to open in 2027, so no delays yet, thankfully. Moving on, Disney did touch on Monsters Inc. Land coming to Hollywood Studios, but here's another shocker. They did not confirm where it's going. All that was said is what we knew already, plus confirmation that construction begins next year. Why they didn't share more about its location, because that has been such a controversy, I'm going to look into that, and I will definitely share here with you what I can find out. Lastly, and this is big, we got a glimpse of what the ride experience is going to be like for the Magic Kingdom's Cars Land's flagship attraction. And as I've said previously, this is not Radiator Springs Racers. This is a brand new attraction inspired by an off-road rally race, which is going to bring even more thrills to Frontierland when it replaces Rivers of America. This video, though, is very, very interesting because it's a test experience of what the ride will feel like. So what you're seeing isn't the ride track, nor is it the ride vehicle. But here's what this tells us. The ride vehicles are likely going to be trackless, and we're going to feel like we're racing on dirt, not pavement, and all that involves. Secondly, this is not going to be a leisurely ride. It's going to be fast, with sharp turns, bumps, and maybe a drop or two, meaning more thrill rides are coming to the Magic Kingdom beyond that Maleficent roller coaster at Villains Land. So that is my recap and breakdown of all that was announced at D23 Brazil's Disney Park panel. While it may not have been exactly what we were looking for, Disney has left me with a list of things to investigate, and we got a few surprises and more things to talk about, so I can't complain about that. But if you enjoyed today's video, and if you can't get enough Disney Park and cruise line news and analysis, I would so appreciate if you would give this video a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you along. We've only just begun to talk about all the exciting things coming our way. But regardless, thank you for taking the time to watch this entire video. You have truly made my day, and I hope that you have a magical day.